I have proof that Jesus was married to Mary Magdalene, and it says so in the Bible.
All right, let's see it. And also, what up, party people?
The book of John is about John being persecuted by the Pharisees
You mean Jesus?
and questioning him on where he had the authority to baptize by water, because they were questioning why was he the priest that was at the wedding.
There is no mention of any priest at the wedding, nor is there any mention of anybody questioning why anybody is a priest at a wedding.
Because John bore witness to the light. In a marriage agreement, there had to be a witness. So just like in the days of Herod, they sent the Pharisees out to see if he actually got married to fulfill the prophecy, because Jesus could not be the Messiah if he did not get married.
There is no such prophecy.
In the Greek, the word mother is mater, but they also lowercased it, meaning that was not his mother.
That wouldn't be true in English, and it certainly wasn't true of ancient Greek, which didn't use capitalization like that. But also the Greek quite explicitly says the mother of Jesus, so it would absolutely be his mother. And here's our earliest manuscript of this passage from Papyrus 66. And if you don't read Greek, I can help you out here and show you where it says the mother of Jesus. And as you can see, all of the letters are majuscule or capital letters, so there is no such distinction going on in the Greek.
And saying that it said that they ran out of wine meant that this was after the fact of the wedding ceremony. As in Jewish tradition, they started drinking the wine after the ceremony to celebrate. Mary came to him saying, Jesus, they're out of wine.
Oh, also you'll notice that something has been scribbled out here. That's where it says that Jesus was invited to the wedding, which would indicate that it's not Jesus's wedding. He's just a guest there. However, this creator has just arbitrarily, without acknowledgement, much less explanation, scratched that out so that you cannot see that Jesus is a guest at the wedding.
And when he responded to her with the word woman, this is the Greek word ginai, or uni, as the G is usually silent in the Greek language, such as gnosis or gnostic.
So the gamma is not just silent in Greek, it's pronounced somewhere between a G and a Y. So this word is yine in modern Greek, and also the gamma nu consonant cluster has its own pronunciation precisely because it's a consonant cluster. You cannot determine how the gamma by itself is pronounced based on how it's pronounced in a specific consonant cluster, where it is also not silent.
This word meant wife.
It could be used to mean wife, but fundamentally it just meant woman. And here it is being used in the vocative, and it is just Jesus calling his mother woman. And this is kind of separating them a little bit, severing the mother-child relationship. That's not how a child would refer to their mother, but most scholars would say this is Jesus kind of indicating that his mission has him on a different path right now.
Because Jesus is the bridegroom.
There's absolutely nothing in this story that would support the notion that Jesus is to be identified as the bridegroom at the wedding.
And in Jewish tradition, the bridegroom is in control of the wine.
I don't think we can identify any such tradition in 1st century CE Galilean Judaism.
And the wife, who usually has authority, is the one who tells the servants, do whatever he says. And this was interpreted that he was being rude, but he was actually saying ginai or uni, which actually meant my lady.
No, it didn't.
Just like the Psalm of Psalms, this is about the divine union or the divine wedding of the bride and the bridegroom, as God is the union between the two, being the light that John bore witness to, because he was the one that brought them in union, because union is where we get the word uni.
There's absolutely no etymological relationship whatsoever between the word union, which comes from Latin, and the ancient Greek word yine.
Jesus got married to Mary Magdalene in order to fulfill the prophecy and did not die on the cross because he said so.
This is a dogmatic reading that derives from the imposition of a specific set of unifying frameworks that entirely overrule what the authors were actually trying to communicate.